Let me see a square prism, 35 mm side of base and 65 mm axis length rests on one of its edges of the base, which is inclined to VP at 30 degree. Draw the projection of the prism when the axis is inclined to HP at 45. So let me take the given data first. So it is a square prism first, and then the size is given 35 mm side and 65 mm axis. It is resting on one of its edges. The resting edge is inclined to VP at 30 degree and the axis is inclined to HP at 45 degree. These are the important points. So let me start to draw with a reference line. So the reference line is with the point 13 mm thickness. We'll take and draw a horizontal line. Mention the reference line. For visibility, I will take scale to X and Y here, and above the reference line it's a vertical plane VP, and bottom it is HP, horizontal plane. So now we have to draw the prism. It's a square prism. So for square prism we have to select the command rectangle command. So what is the size is given is 35 square side, both the sides. So the width and height should be 35. We will keep this in the HP, horizontal plane, in the manner that it is resting on one of its edges. So it is resting on edge position. This is the edge position. Now we have to draw the front view for the prism. So since it's a top view, just draw the projector lines with the help of a 0.13 mm and draw the front view here in the reference line. Draw the XY line over that, and this is 65 mm axis length. So we will make 65 mm 90 degree and then project it like this. So now this is the top view and the front view. Moreover, we have to draw the axis here. So to draw the axis, we have to find the center point from the top view. Just find the center point and project this, the 0.5 mm thickness and a center line. Draw the center axis in the front view. So that is there. Now we can mention the names for the top view and the front view. So here visible is from the top. I can say the top face ABCD. So the top face I am mentioning as ABCD, and the bottom face for the prism is 1 2 3 4. So in ABCD, while you are seeing from the top, that is front view, when we are seeing the front view, A is visible and D is invisible. Here B is visible and C is invisible. So it is in bracket. Now just align for the visibility. In the front view, top face letters notation is given, and for the bottom face also we have to give. So for the bottom face I can mention as 1 2 3 4. So the A and the A is aligned with 1. So the bottom is 1, which is hidden. Top B is visible, and the bottom edge corner 2 is invisible, and C corner visible, 3 is invisible, just like 4 is invisible. So we can keep all the things in brackets. This is in the top view, visible and invisible corner points we have given, and in the front view the same, like 1 2 3 4. When we are seeing from this side, the observer can see 1 but cannot see the 4 which is hidden, so 4 dash in bracket. Here observer can see 2 visible and 3 is invisible, so we will put it in bracket. So this is the front view here. Next, axis also we have to mention O and O1 dash. Just O dash is at the top and O1 dash I put at the bottom. The end points of the axis, top and bottom end points, we will give. At the same time, we can give it in top view also. At the center, from the in the top view of the prism, we can see O, but we cannot see O1, so it should be in bracket. That is given. So O1 dash and O dash is the axis for the prism. Now let me check the dimension part also. 35 mm. So select dimension, smart dimension, select the edge. You can see it is 35 and the axis should be 65. It is given. So the initial position of the prism, now the top view and front view is over. Right. Next, second position, what it is inclination to HP and VP. We have to check it. The resting edge, now you can see that it is resting on one of its edges, that is the edge 2, 3. Okay, AB3 is inclined to VP at 30 degree, and the axis of the prism is inclined 45 degree to HP. So let me first go for axis inclination to HP. So group all the things in the front view of the first position. First select the group, to select all the things and make it as a group here, so that it is easy to move and rotate the next stage. So once it is getting group, we can move the front view of the prism by selecting a point, and you can move. It's a copy command should be switched on, that toggle, so to avoid the missing of the view. So now one copy is just moved over here, original will be in the same position. Next, rotate this. So what it is given is the axis is inclined to HP. So if you rotate axis, it's wrong, and the edge, it is resting on the edge. So the what is the resting edge is CB, or at the bottom 2, 3. So that in the point it has to rotate. So we have to rotate which is parallel, the side which is parallel to the axis. We select that one and we have to rotate it for the axis. It should be switched off, the copy command should be switched off, so that the original one is totally, it is to be rotated. The position angle here, it is 45 degree. If you give, automatically it is tilted to 45 degree position. We can check the angle also, and we can, to draw the top view of it, draw the projector lines from the front view after inclination. Project from each corner points and the axis. Now from this top view of the initial position, let me draw first the base 1, 1, 2, where it gets meets the 2 dash. If not getting aligned, we can zoom closer, and then we can extend from B to, from 2 to 2 dash. That is the 2 dash line, and from here 3 dash to 3 to 3 dash, where it meets the intersection. It gets intersect here, and 4 to the 4 it get intersect here. So now the intersection is over and this bottom face is over. We can extend that to top face of the prism, that is A, where A and A dash meets, where B and B dash meets. Here it meets C and C dash, where it meets D and D dash meeting points. Once the projector lines done, mention the notations everywhere, the top and bottom face where the intersections of 1 2 3 4 and A B C D. So here the intersections, let me name it as A B C D 1 2 3 4. Okay, for visibility we can little bit move that. Now we can make the top view by seeing from the top. After inclination we can get the boundary. What is the boundary? We can see that entire boundary is the thing 1 2 ABC, which is the outermost line border. This is a connectivity of, we can draw like this, C to D, and the 3 4 and 1 with the 0.5 mm thickness line. First we will draw the boundary, that is the from the top. If you see, this is the maximum coverage of it. So once it is over, then we can show the which is visible, which is invisible. So when we are seeing from the top, the edge 2 3 is invisible, but the AD edge is a visible edge. So let me draw the 2 3 by using hidden line. Okay, now it is a hidden line, and so we have to draw this A and D is a visible edge from the top. If you see, that is can be viewed directly. So visible edges are darken and 0.5 mm thickness. Invisible is hidden lines, dashed lines or hidden lines. Next, the resting edge, that is 2 3 is inclined to VP. So for that we will make an inclined line at VP. We have to draw, and the axis, the top view of this axis also should be mentioned from here, and project this O1 dash where it meets with O dash, that is the center line. We have to mention the center line with 0.5 mm thickness. Select the center line, this is the center line. So draw from the intersection of this point to where the O dash meets. So now for this also, this is the axis, mention axis name for the axis is the bottom edge, this is O1, and the top axis is O. Now we have to go for the next third position, that is the resting edge is inclined to VP. So when the resting edge is inclined to VP, directly we can take the resting edge, which is now the resting edge is 2 3 is the edge. Okay, it is resting at the bottom edge, 2 3 is resting. So first we will draw a 30-degree line to the VP by drawing, since it is, if you directly it is rotated, the image will cross the XY reference line. So we will draw a parallel line for the reference, and then we will make 30-degree minus, since it's down to the reference, I am putting minus 30-degree, so that it will come like this. So draw a line 30-degree to the reference line. Now we can move this view which is incline, which is after inclination. That the top view should be moved and it should be kept on this VP inclination line. So from the point 3, that is the resting edge, just keep the point over here, move the entire view and keep the point, make a zoom of it. You can see it, the 3, we can keep it here. It's a copy only, so directly should not be moved fully. Original should be there and copy of it only, it is moved here. Now it is to be rotated, which is the edge 3 2, the resting edge 3 2 is to be rotated and it should be kept in the 30-degree line. Fully it is getting rotated, and but it should not exceed the reference line. Already we have moved a little bit down, but still if it exceeded the reference line, then we can move a little bit further down. Select entire thing, move option, just move it down without any intersection with the reference line. The copy command should be avoided. Actually, if we move with the copy, it gets overlapped, then it is very difficult to delete that. So select fully while moving, okay, select fully, and then total should be moved with the help of move command. While command selecting move, there we have to remove the copy command over here, then move it. So totally it is moved here. Now this is the view we want. After this, if you want to remove it, ungroup it, already which is grouped, so we can ungroup it, and we can, for visible letters, everything we can move as per convenient. Right, now from this view we have to draw the front view, that is after tilting position. How to draw this? By just projecting the lines from the second position, that is inclined position 1 dash 4 dash line, that is axis, draw the projector line. Now the vertical lines from bottom face 1 to 1 dash, where it meets, end of point 2 to 2 dash, 3 to projection of project this up to 3. If there is any problem, extend and then trim, no issues. Four and 4 dash meets, so the bottom face, now it is projected to the top. Let me number it as soon as possible to avoid the mistakes. Here 2 and this is 3, 1 dash, that's all, everything. That's all. Since we are drawing the top view, we have to mention as with a dash only. So the 4 dash, 1 dash, and remaining 2 dash and 3 dash also we have to do. And ABC, that is draw the projector line from A to A dash. B dash, C dash, DD dash. Mention that points also where get intersected. So A dash, the top view is dash, A dash and D dash in that line, and B dash, C dash, A dash, C dash will be here. And now we have to draw the top view by covering the boundary totally. So let me select a 0.5 mm thickness and the total, zoom it. So after tilting the position to inclination to VP, so what is visible, how it can be viewed. So now we can this is front view, so it's a 3 dash, and this front view is 2 dash. Okay, the first step we can draw the overall boundary. Also we can draw by selecting 0.5 mm. If you want, we can just here 2, and this is the end point B, A, D, 4, 3. So we will get the overview of the solid. This is the maximum, the outer area. In this now we can see from the view, we will see, so the bottom face will be visible. So here the bottom face, in the sense the 1 2 3 4, so we can make it as 0.5 mm thickness. Draw the line, select a line command and draw the bottom face with a 0.5 mm thickness, and the visible edges, so whatever it is there, then we have to make it a 0.5 mm thickness, that is 1 to A. Now this is the exact visible solid. We have to draw the edges which is hidden over there. So the hidden edges are we can see the bottom face and the top face is connected with this rectangle faces, isn't it? So the rectangle faces, we can see now 1 is connected with A, 4 is connected with D, 2 is with B. The 3 is to be connected with the C, but since it is crossing the visible face, so we can make it as a hidden line. So it should be in hidden line. So this is the logic. Like that, the C B is hidden, D C is hidden. So this is the final view after the inclination with VP. Now we have to draw the axis also. The axis which is in the top view, O1, project this O1 to here, O1 dash, until that with the help of a 0.13 mm line thickness, project this, and from O, that is the top edge of the axis, O dash, draw vertically, yeah, so vertical line. Now join these two edges, two end points with the center line. So here it is O1, that is O. O1 and O dash, both are top. So unwanted lines we can trim it off. Extended, which is extended over this you can remove. Make a fit command, fit option, where extra lines are there, where the dimension which is missing, all the things we should finish it off as per the given dimension in the questions. The inclination angle with the VP and the axis inclination all should be completed. Reference line, x-axis, right, this is over.